Rock and roll time. Time to get everybody inside before we take it on. No, we're nearly to 75. Okay, so, hello everybody. Welcome back to Let's Stream Earthbound. In our last episode, we made it to the Lost Underworld. And here we are, very near the end of our journey. Time to go. Alright, here we are. This is the last pit stop before we go into the fire spring. Let's see, there's a Chompasaur up there. Time for us to head in. Alright, welcome to the fire spring. So, fire spring, last dungeon of the game. Or rather, the last Your Sanctuary dungeon of the game. It's short, but kind of sweet. There's a few enemies you gotta deal with here. They are soul-consuming flames, psychic psychos, major psychic psychos, and evil elementals. Alright. Now these guys are gonna get pretty brutal. There is also a 1 in 128 chance enemy in here as well. I believe the Major Psychic Psycho drops the Star Pendant. It's a very, very good piece of equipment. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? This Major Psychic Psycho and its cohort. As you could probably guess, these guys are weak to PK freeze. Alright. Alright, you're gone. Alright, of course they've got Fire Alpha. And you're going to. Alright, Paul's level 64. Not too bad. Nice. Fire Omega. Nice. Not that it's going to be much help here. Alright. We have a goodie bag here. This should be a speed castle. Down the hatch, Ness. Got that stuff. Got that stuff. Alright, so the fire spring is basically a set of interconnected caves. Welcome on in, Henry Earthbound. Got the soul-consuming flame. It's starting with the boss theme for some reason. It's got 602 hit points. Nice. We've frozen them solid. And if that doesn't kill him, I don't know what will. There we go. See, that should be more of these guys. Fire beta. Ouch. Not bad. Not bad. Ouch. All right, you're gone. And you should be gone with that too. Hey, Damien, welcome on in. All right, Jeff 62. Let's see if I can clear a little bit of inventory space. That'll do. that didn't do that much. Well, that is kind of the thing. They strictly use fire attacks. The thing you really want to be careful of is that the major psychic psychos have PK Fire Omega. And that's where you want to be careful. Alright. So over here, we get ambushed. No worries. With the soul-consuming flame. And that just took him out right away. You know what? I'm not going to complain. Nice. So over here is another gift box and another one of these guys. What are you supposed to be? Another soul-consuming flame. Maybe I should just stop using Gamma. I don't know who that is. Alright, over here, this should be the Cherub's Band. Alright, it's this. The Diamond Band. So what does the Cherub's Band do? Must be equipped on your arm, your defense, and helps keeping you from being hypnotized. It also increases your luck. Okay. I'll buy that. Let's see. Chuck the Diamond Band. Now, oh boy. Fine, we'll do this. Another one of you. You know what? We'll just use beta on you. Yeah, beta works incredibly well. Let's see, if I wanted to, I could skip a... Oh, Meteotite! Wow! I think that's rare. That's a sell thing. You can use it to sell for money if you need to. But at this point, we're at the point where money doesn't really do all that much in the game. Alright, we have a Psychic Psycho. Fire Alpha. we go up here. And I believe over here there is a magic butterfly room. Yep. Alfred. The evil elemental. So 564 hit points, does not have strengths or weaknesses. It's just kind of there. Disrupted your senses. All right, down he goes. All right, level 61. Nice. All right, we're at max there. You need a lot more. And so do you. Paula's going to need a few more rounds of this to get her back up the top. Because God knows we're going to need it. She's going to be pulling some heavy-duty attacking for this next boss fight. You're nearly there. You're very much there. You know what? That'll be good. All right, up here we go. The Major Psychic Psycho and Soul Consuming Flame. All right, you're gone. Shield Omega. Psychic Power Shield. And no Psychic for you. Smash, though. Nice. All right, Paula's now level 65. Not bad. This is a Horn of Life. Give this to Pooh. All right. We gotta balance this very, very carefully. First off, I'm actually gonna have to go back. Alright. I like this. Nice, nice. I'll take that. We will go up here now. Are you gone? Okay, I'll take that. Another evil element. Tried to possess you. Ah, great. That's just what we need. We need Ness to be possessed. Great. Gotta go through all that. There's no way we can get rid of being possessed, which is gonna make this boss fight even harder. Alright, you're gone. You're really gone now. Fire Beta. He killed the ghost. We're no longer possessed. Thanks, buddy. You know what? Almost worth it. I didn't know that could happen. All right, level 63. Time to get us all topped up now. There we go. All right, check this. This is a bag of Dragonite. It is important that we get that before we get to the end of the dungeon. Ah. All right, you're gone. You really can't move. You're gone. Oh, don't kill me. That's gonna hurt. Oh boy! Oh god. Hey, Natsu, welcome on in. You're watching me to get my clock cleaned. All right. It's a good thing this is endgame, so they're tossing us. All right, Horn of Life. This is Jeff. Oh. Duh. All right, Ness, up and at him. Good thing Horns of Life are heals. All right, what are you supposed to be? Another soul-consuming flame. Nope, I didn't want you to do that. Heavy bazooka time. And more freeze. Gotta get a bit of a pattern here. You're frozen. And that's the coup de grace. God, can I get rid of those? Please. No, but I can go right into an ambush. Or I could just ambush that. You know what? I'll take it. I'll just take it. 69! Get the memes out of the way. All right. I thought Pooh had more. All right. Smash. Raise. Shoot. And freeze. Dang, that's hitting harder. And you're done. Let's see. Let's see. Dragonite. Okay, good. I have all of those on this. And there's nothing here. Alright, there's you. Another soul-consuming flame. I'll take this. You know what? Mostly because we're near the magic butterfly room. Let's see, we've got that. We got that, got that. I think there's only one, maybe. Okay, yeah, there's one chest left in this area that I can get. All right, magic butterfly room. The Pooh's getting back up, and so is Paula. Yeah, hard to believe. It seems like yesterday, and we're already in the last Our Sanctuary dungeon. Nearly there. You're nearly there as well. You do not. Ow. Right, just as soon as I'm streaming, I get an invitation to get on a raid for Pokemon Go. Oh boy. You know, just for that, we'll put you on a deep freeze, buddy. Oof, that was scary. Nice, nice, nice. Dang, you're getting the level up. Who's 62? By 2, 1, nothing there. Alrighty. Get a few more rounds of this, and then we're going to be headed on our way. Because, as you probably guessed, we're in a stepped cavern, and at the very top is our boss. You're good. You're good. And you're practically good. So, we're done here. Ow, yo. I stand corrected. We're going to have one more round of this. Solidified. Freeze beta. You know what? I'll take that. Oh, that'll work. Oh, you're pretty much done here, too. There. Okay. We're pretty much done with healing right now. It's time to go to the rest of the dungeon. Alright. Psychic Psycho and the evil elemental. Yeah, at least he didn't possess us this time. How hard is that going to hit? Decent. Not bad. Not bad. Ouch. Why are you missing? Alright, you're gone. That's not good. That ought to do it. Okay. Ugh. Alright, let's do this. Not too bad. Oof. I hear that sound. Alright. Oh, for the love of... Disrupted your senses. Can I run away, please? Let me run away, please. There, jeez. That's better. You know what? I give up. You want to fight? I'll give you a fight. The whole point of this is to not misuse our magic. All right, you're gone, and you're gone. I got a shitload of healing to do. Somehow that did not count as a back attack. I'm not complaining. Disrupted your senses, did not work. Splash damage. You're gone. And that's that. Now, if I could just get through this. There's 3 of them up there. Oh, God. All right, you're gone. And you may as well be gone. All right, level 70. Life up Omega. Nice. Two of these guys. All right, one of those guys. Smash, and you're done. $65, okay. Huh? Okay. I don't agree with that, but I'll take it. Geez, these guys are weak. Why was I wasting PSI on this? Oh, that's what was going on. Moment I try to retry. There. Jesus. Yeah, you need it. You need it bad. Oh, not healing. Life up. Power points are at a premium. All right. No choice but to come here. Body solidified. You can move. Alright, who's now got the highest speed? And Paula smashes. Alright. So this is one of the last items for Jeff. This is the Moonbeam Gun. The strongest weapon Jeff can equip that is non-fixable. Alright, Moonbeam Gun. What are you supposed to be? Now that I know about you, I can just smack the crap out of you and not even waste my power points. Right? On the home stretch. And you're done. I didn't agree with that, but you know what? I also don't agree with that. Okay. Home stretch. I'm not even going to question that. And you're gone. Now let's see. I think now is the time we can finally splurge on our PSI stuff. All right. PSI caramel. Give this to me. Magic truffle. Who needs this? All right, this is go time. This boss is our last Year of Sanctuary boss, and this one's the hardest one. All right. You finally got here. This is the 8th Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me, if you dare. The Carbon Dog has 1,672 hit points. As you could probably guess, it is weak to freeze. I'm going to use that. Going to use that. Let's see, we have a super bond. That might actually help. Nice. Nice. We froze him solid. Not so nice, but you know what? Okay, we are getting some good, solid damage in. Let's see. Charged forward. Okay. If I remember correctly, Alright, phase 2. Shield Beta, that is the Diamond Dog. The Diamond Dog has 3,344 hit points. It also comes right with a shield. And it can also diamondize you with its bite. Let's see, do I have Brain Shock? I have Shield. Defend. Wait a minute. Let's see, use the Shield Killer. And see if I can use Brain Shock. So, it is weak to Brain Shock, although that didn't work. You can use its diamondizing ability to... you can use its diamondizing ability. That doesn't work. To hit it and make it so that it bites itself. Okay, so... No, I didn't want a mirror. Mirror's not gonna work. Making a loud piercing howl. That's not gonna do anything. Okay. So I don't think Flash is really gonna do anything. Didn't work. Why isn't it working? Solidified. Big whoop. Shield Killer. There, little strange. Acting a bit unusual. Use the biting attack. If there's a power shield... I went back to normal. Bad. This has gone very, very, very bad. Too hard? Oh, come on! Felt a little strange. Psychic Power Shield. Oh, this is Psychic Power Shield. I don't need that. Body solidified. No worries. Hey, Lemon. If you want to pet it, you can pet it. If you want to freaking have a chance, it'll turn you into Diamond too. Ugh. Acting a bit unusual, biting attack. Do I have anything I can use? I'm not using the bag of Dragonite here. I'm just not. Keep using the shield killer until that actually works. Yeah, this guy is bad news. This guy's hard. Acting weird. Hit yourself, please. Don't hit me. Good, the shield's gone. Good God. I didn't want that. Power shield deflected. Okay. Hit you hard. Whew! Bit by bit. Hit you hard. Nice. Nice. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, great. Yes, this guy can diamond dice. This guy sucks. Shield killer. Kill it. Kill it. Oh, screw you. All right, a little strange. Yes! I didn't get it done the easy way, but I got it done. This guy gives the most experience points out of the entire game. All right. Still 64. Who's getting some gains from that? Went up by 25. Pooh and Paula carried us through that. Now, before you head in there, make sure you have your inventory how you like it. Because we're going to be losing 3/4 of it very quickly. Welcome to Fire Spring. One single note. Bringing us back to maximum. Ness had the feeling he was being watched by himself as a baby. Yeah, diamondization is petrification. Thankfully, though, there aren't a lot of things that can use that. There's like maybe one or two after the end game, but here we go. Yep, that is all of them. This part always gives me chills. I'm not going to speak during this. Mm-hmm. Ness. I think Ness is the right name for him. Ness. He smiled just from hearing his own name. Do you think he likes his name? Try putting that red cap on him. It's too big, but it looks good on him. I hope King won't be jealous of the baby. Let's celebrate with some steak. This baby will grow up to be a hard worker just like you. I don't think he needs to be rich or famous, but I want him to be a thoughtful, strong boy. That's odd. The baby bottle that he pointed at seemed to move a little bit. Alright. Welcome to Magicant. Yeah, Ness is born that way. As you can see, we are in our pajamas. In the Japanese version of the game, Ness was buck naked. Because in Japan, being naked is a symbol of purity. So, as you can imagine, that got censored as well. Ness, you've stood on the 8 power spots of the earth. From these, you created Magicant, the realm of your mind. Magicant was in the original Mother game a mental world. It's not in Mother 3, but that has its own issues. In Magicant, there's beauty, kindness, sorrow, and hatred. Of course, there's an evil and violent side of you. The Sea of Eden sits at the center of those feelings. It takes you to the truth about yourself. Every time you talk to someone, the color of the world will change. Onett was a quiet, small town, wasn't it? This is the realm of Magicant, which your mind created. Why don't you explore your mind? Take your time. This is throwing me off. Ness, maybe you don't want to hear this, but you remind me of myself when I was young. I can't do anything more for you. Good luck, Ness. So, this is where things will start to get a little hard because we only have ourselves. Ness is a tank, but he's still on his own. Hi, this shop specializes in puddings and pendants. Like to buy some, wouldn't ya? All right, we're going to get the Earth Pendant. It is a supercharged version of the Night Pendant that we have. All right. So that's the shop. It only sells Magic Pudding and the Earth Pendant, but yeah, that's about what we can get. All right. You have a lot of money. Yeah, it's about what you would expect from a dream world. Save it up. We're going to keep on going. You kicked my butt badly. I won't forget. You destroyed my pride. It's me. I'm you when you were younger. Now let's play ball. You prefer reading comics or playing games? You're busy. All right, this is the hotel. These horn guys still run the place. All right, this is a PSI caramel. Golly gee. Ness, you're so lucky. I envy you. I have no luck. Ness, well, okay. Let's be friends forever, all right? You get the sense that Ness really kind of pities Pokey and was friends because Pokey just didn't have any. And unfortunately, Pokey turned out to be a stinker. Let's see, goods. Let's see, we have the Franklin badge. We have 4 bags. We have 3 bags of Dragonite. We're gonna have 4. I have to be very, very careful next because we're coming up to the part where things are gonna get hard. Yeah, you'll find Ness's home in the other area, which is a very good handy rest stop because, not gonna lie, this place is hard. The next area has a bunch of random encounters, and it's very long. Yes, I still feel pain where you wounded me. This is Buzz's tombstone. He appeared earlier in the game and gave up the ghost before he achieved his own goal. Now, if you feel like you need help, you can enter here. These are the Flying Men. They were also in the first Mother game. If you talk with them, they will accompany you and take your hits and give you some damage. There are 5 of them, and only 5 of them. So if they die, they're gone for good. The first three essentially will go like, hey, I'll be your courage. The fourth one will be like, hey, don't treat us like disposable shields. And the last one will go, why are you doing this? This is beyond courage. This is desperation. I almost never use the flying men because I want them all to stay alive. So this is probably going to be very, very difficult. The Sea of Eden is filled with ultimate intelligence. You can't go there unless you're truly ready. It's a place where you can touch the truth of the universe. Going there may bring sorrow. All right. This is where the enemies are going to start attacking you. The loaded dice. The loaded dice only really calls for help. But it'll call anybody for help. See, there's one of them. That is a carefree bomb. It's a lot tougher than it looks, and it will toss super bombs at you. It has 500 hit points. I'm not going with you. See what I mean? Let me go. Okay, have it your way. Let me go. Let me go. You're gonna kill me. There, jeez. So if you talk to him, he's gonna give you the Mr. Baseball hat. The baseball hat you got at the very beginning of the game. Our fourth bag of Dragonite. There we go. Mouth. All right. I need to rest up because I cannot afford. Yeah, that's exactly right. Their tombstone will get more bleak until the last one just doesn't have anything to say on it. Brother Ness, the Sea of Eden is at the end of Magic Camp. Other people can't get close to it. It's a strange place. Alright, what can I do? We're eventually going to get rid of the Soundstone. We don't need the Eraser. And I'm going to keep the Franklin badge just in case, and we don't need the receiver phone. Okay, she's not going to let me get rid of that. Are you tired from traveling on your adventure? If you wish, you can stay here forever. I'll make some steak for you. Alright, now we're at Hot Pink. Let's see if our next way we can come in goes a little smoother. Alright, that is an electro swoosh over there. That's actually the way forward. I don't need... Another loaded dice. Can I go run away from you? Another one of you. Ugh. Let me go. Another one. Great. Let me. That's just what I need. Okay, I'm gonna die. Yeah, this is where you're gonna die. Down I go. And there we go. There's going to be a lot of that going on. All right, this should be the goddess band. Let's see. Defense helps keep you from being hypnotized, and it increases your luck. So it is essentially a supersized cherub's band. I'm going to need to clear out my inventory for that. Because I want to keep that. All right, we are going to store the cherub's band. Because we're going to get a better bat in this as well. Let's see, if I remember right, someone made a quote-unquote remaster of this game with Mother 3 mechanics, and they added a whole bunch of new bosses. And one of them is a kind of sort of boss rush with dark sides of the other 3 party members. And they changed Ness's nightmare to look like him. No. No, 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 no. I'm not doing that. Nope. Good. Good. No. Hooray. Magic butterfly. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I've been seeing that throughout YouTube. It looks interesting. They do put in a few winks and nods to Mother 1 and Mother 3. Including getting you a post-boss fight with Pokey while he is setting up the events of Mother 3. This is the Magic Ant Bat. No, thank you. The Magic Ant Bat hits a lot harder. And we have no real way to get rid of the ultimate bat. Go away. No, 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 no. Hang on. Because when have I had that little help? Yeah, great. You know what? I gotta go all the way back. Beautiful UFO. At the very least, I'm not that worried about these guys. High-class UFO. Fire to beam. Only doing 1 damage. Stop dodging. 5 up alpha. That's not gonna do anything. I'm surprised that you don't have a magnet. Okay, this is getting silly. Yeah, PK Beam. It also spruced up the inventory so that Jeff's items had their own menu. You know what? I'm done here. This is silly. This is getting stupid. There, jeez. Now I gotta go all the way back and get all my power points. No. Call for help. Okay, Fobbies. I'll buy that. No, not that, though. Brain Shock Alpha. Yeah, that's what the Starman uses in Smash Brothers. No, I'm going away. There, jeez. Magic butterfly. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I see. Good God. Continuing is painful at this point. The money hit's not that bad. It's the fact that you have to go back, take a nap, get your psychic powers back, and then do all of it all over again. I lived in your house before you were born. Ness used to be small and weak. There. Not gonna lie, I don't really like this part. I like it for how thematic it is, but the fact that if you have a string of bad luck and you die during that last part of the dungeon, you have to go all the way back to get it back. That's just annoying as hell. And Ness is really friggin' slow. Yeah, they did, because Magic Hand is from Mother 1. It does honestly make sense. Yeah, I believe the one they had was in the 3DS version of Brawl. Or not Brawl, Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Or, you know which one I'm talking about, the one before Ultimate. I'm not doing any fighting, thank you very much. I'll buy this. Right? Okay. Good. Good. No. No. That's just what I need. Let me go. I hate these guys. I hate them with a passion. Because if you have one round of bad luck, you have to fight these mother... I refuse to fight them. No. Yep, I'm done. Toast. Ugh. I hate this part. Not gonna lie, I hate this part. And now I gotta go all the way back and get my PowerPoints back. Because of the fucking enemy placement. Ugh. Sorry if I'm a little salty. I try not to swear that much in these games. I haven't even gotten to the part where the game guide actually has a typo of this. of the place right after this. All right. There's another magic butterfly. Thank you. I haven't even gotten to the hard part. No. No. For the love of God. Just in time to say, hell no, bye-bye. How are you faster than I am? And an electro swoosh. At the very least, they don't do all that much. Sends a greeting. Started laughing maniacally. Great, you gave me brain shock. Let me go! Sends a greeting. Electrical shock attack. Thankfully, Fire Alpha. Great. Let me run away. Nice try, Bucko. Okay, maybe I can actually fight these guys. Okay. Let me run away, please. Let me go. You're making this drag on more than it should. I'm done here. Let me go. You see what I mean? I'm done. I am done. And if I even try to hit that, the uncontrollable sphere will blow up in my face. There, Jesus. No. Alright, you're done. You only do 1 damage, so you're fine. High-class UFO. You're just fast. You don't hit that hard. It's about 3 or 4 hits and you're done. Okay, good. Good. I'll buy that. Okay, moving right along. Alright. I won't be getting any more enemies from you. You don't do that much damage, though. There. Electro swoosh. Okay. Sends a greeting. Used an electrical shock attack. Bye, buddy. I'll buy that. As long as he doesn't do any physical attacks, we're good. Sent a greeting. Okay. You're done, buddy. Use an electrical shock attack. You're done. Why are you missing Ness? That's not what I want. Alright, level 72. Wow, 29. 12. Okay. Gonna start getting into some weird enemies down here. I'm gonna get into molecules. And I believe there is an enemy here called the French Kiss of Doom. Let's see, is that... Okay, that is a regular... Good. That is a regular gift box. That is a magic tart. Alright. Home stretch. So this is a little nod to the first Mother game, because that was how you actually got to Magicant in the first game. Yeah, great. These are molecules. I really shouldn't be doing this, but you know what? Freeze Alpha didn't work. Fire Alpha didn't work. Freeze Alpha also didn't work. There. Thunder Alpha didn't work. Freeze Alpha didn't work. I'll take that. Thunder Alpha. How come I'm missing? Ah, dodging. That's bad. All right. Check that. All right, later. Welcome to the Sea of Eden. This is where things get hard. So, you remember the Kraken? Yeah, it's here. And there's not just one of them. There's 5 of them. So, in the original game guide, there is a massive typo. It said that if you fought the Kraken here, you would get a item called the Gutsy Bat. That is not true. The Kraken here does not drop the Gutsy Bat. There is an enemy later that does. Let's see, the Magic Tart. So the name of the game is Hiding from the Kraken. Or not. It's the same thing here. Breathe fire. Generate a tornado. So we're a lot stronger now, but the big thing it's going to do is it's going to wear down your magic. And that's not good. This next boss is very, very, very difficult. Yeah, this is where you need to go. And it's being a stinker. There. All right. 20 power points. Okay. Not exactly where I want to be, but you know what? This is what it's going to be. Who are you talking to? So if you have the eraser, you can use this and you'll get a little thing that says, you can tilt your head, but this doesn't really look like eraser. Does it? Anywho, I'm the evil part of your brain. You can't beat me because you are the one who forced me into being. I am a shadow, the true self. This is Ness's nightmare. It has 1,600 hit points. It can use your abilities. It has your special ability. It can also use PK Flash Omega. Let's see. It has. Let's see. It has Rockin' Alpha. It has Rockin' Omega. It has Life Up Beta, Shield Beta, and Glorious Light. So we've neutered one of its abilities because the Earth Pendant absorbs Flash. And this is what we're using the Bags of Dragonite for. Rockin' Alpha. Okay. Ouch. Yoicks! Ness turned into a gigantic fire-breathing dragon. 474 hit points. This is a cheap way of doing it. I'm going to be doing it this way. Yes! All right. Nearly done. Shield Beta. Shield Beta. Yes! This makes up for it. This makes up for it. All of it. And down down we go with the power of bullshit dragon items. Ness heard a familiar voice at the center of the Sea of Eden. Gygas's goal is to destroy you. Basically, this is a more complicated version of what Pooh did. Listen carefully. Everything in the universe could be destroyed at the hands of Gygas. But he and his followers are also in trouble. The Apple of Enlightenment has foretold that Gygas's attempt will fail. It is because of the existence of a boy named Ness. That's me! Listen, free your mind and know what you must do. Your destiny has already been decided. Where should we go? You know deep within the reaches of your mind where you must go. Saturn Valley. Yes. Go to the valley where Mr. Saturn lives. You'll get something new there. Soon Magicant will be no more. We must be quick. Ness really heard his own voice. Go to Saturn Valley. Go to Saturn Valley now. And now we get the mother of all leveled up. This is why we do not want to overlevel. Because of this right here. Ness was filled with the power of Giant Step. Our speed increased by 5. Our vitality increased by 5. The power of Lilliput Steps. Guts increased by 5. Luck increased by 5. The power of the Milky Well. The speed increased by 5. IQ increased by 5. Magnet Hill. Vitality increased by 5. Luck increased by 5. The Rainy Circle. Guts increased by 5. IQ increased by 5. Pink Cloud. Speed increased by 5. Guts increased by 5. Looming Hall. It's Looming Hall, not Looming Hole. Luck by 5. IQ increased by 5. Fire Spring. Speed by 5. Luck by 5. Instantly, Ness's mind cleared. Depending on how much you've leveled up, you will be getting a whole lot of psychic powers, or you'll only be getting one. And he realized he had possessed great power. Ness's psychic powers radically expanded. You gained 200,000 experience. 74, up by 149. 354. 75. The power of Rockin' Omega. And finally he realized he had the power of Teleport Beta. Ness made all of the hidden powers his own. Ness absorbed the power of the land into his heart, and Magicant was no more. I believe we've learned just about every single magic ability that Ness can learn. Now you can wake up. Your friends are waiting for you. It's time to wake up. The soundstone that Ness used to have is now gone. What happened, Ness? You've been unconscious for a long time. You kept saying something. Saturn Valley? What's waiting for us there? Anyway, we need to teleport. Alright, this is the only time we can teleport in a dungeon. Welcome to Saturn Valley. Let's see, the Goddess Band, the Diamond Band. I'm going to call and get the... First, I'm going to save so I don't do any of that again. All right. Got the mom. Tough times, but the worst is behind us. I find that very hard to believe for reasons we are probably going to cover in the next episode. Everything's fine here. You just keep trucking. Hello, it's your dad. I just called you, buddy. Oh, God. You've been out there for a long time now. It may be none of my business, but don't you think it would be a good idea if you took a break? All right, you should find a place to stay in the nearest town. When you get to the hotel, be sure to give your dear old dad a call. And hey, keep an eye out for bad guys. That is funny. All right, we are going to call Escargot Express because I'm going to get the Cherub's Band back. Delivery. Calm down. I'm from Escargot Express. I'm here to deliver your Cherub's Band. $18 charge. All right, we are going to give that to Jeff. There's really not much else we're going to be picking up here, so I'm probably not going to be doing any more. I suppose maybe if I want to, I could pick up some life, but I'll probably do that after this. Yaha! The Mr. Saturns are incredible folk, and the Apple Kid, he's a most exceptional young man. Very different from other kids. Your son's right behind us. Well, anyway, the prototype phase distorter has been stolen. Someone resembling a pig wearing clothes took Mr. Saturn captive and stole the device. That didn't quite work. It doesn't work. One thing's missing. But that one material cannot normally be found on Earth. The material I'm speaking of came from the meteorites. That fell when I was much younger. Have you seen a meteorite anywhere recently? Eureka! That's it! With even just a piece of the meteorite, I can synthesize the material Zexonite. And now your mortal enemy Gygus, or whatever, will allow you to go to Onnet to get a piece of the meteorite. By now, Onnet is in his evil hands. You must go, though. So take every possible precaution. The Mr. Saturns have introduced some of their new developments at their shop. Please check them out before you leave. I wonder what Onnet's like at this point in time. All right, so He's not wrong. Onit is now a very, very dangerous place. But you know what? We are actually going to be doing that next episode. It's going to be the grand finale. So, without further ado, I think we're going to cut it here. And I will see you guys next time. Later.